Hey yo, welcome back to the Dugout and Beyond. So we got recap. This is gonna be a recap of the Game 2 of the World Series and Philadelphia Phillies against the Houston Astros. Also, we had again now Sunday Night Football was last night, and yeah. So first we got MLB. It is tied 1-1. The Astros came back and, of course, obviously won. They won 5-2 this time instead of giving up the lead. It was kind of funny in the beginning. Of course, as you're watching the game, it was like, all right, Astros are scoring a little bit, and as it goes on, everyone's like, all right, hey, maybe it was 5-0, and I think it was like the 6th or 7th inning, so it was a little bit later than the first game. Let me see. So it was 3-0, which the game before was 2-0 at first, and then at the end it was fifth inning going to 6th. They were up 5-0, which I think the game before was like the first 3 inning. Oh, it was 2 in the first or second, and then I think it was a 4th inning. So I think it was a little bit earlier. Yeah, we thought that maybe the Phillies have a little thing here going on with, hey, let them go 5-0 up and we'll come back. But yeah, unfortunately it didn't work out too well. The Houston bullpen was just a little bit too dominant this game against them. But they did get 2 runs in the end. They were on some like little hits, I think it was. Yeah, but there was definitely some big hits that we thought that were gonna cause some trouble with for the Astros, but they ended up just falling right into Kyle Tucker's hand so casually, right at the ball. Just always just catches it. He's like 2 feet in front of the ball, and he's just so casual. I don't know if the roof was open. Honestly, even as a Yankee fan, it would have been funny to me to hear if the manager for the Phillies came out and go, "Whoa!" If the roof was closed, like it would have went out. It would have cracked me up. I would have died if he did that. But as far as I know, he didn't. Yeah. And then we had Sunday Night Football going on with the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills at home in Buffalo. Yeah, so 2 dominant quarterbacks, one who has not had a great season so far, or one of them that has not had a great season so far, but also we had the Buffalo Bills, who right now are very on top of it and are almost complete opposite. Yeah, so the record is not great at all for the Packers. It is now 3-5, and the Bills are now 6-1. Yeah, it wasn't a horrible game. There was definitely some play. Just seeing Aaron Rodgers just not click with his team right now, it's weird. Like, they did have a little bit of it last year, but nothing nearly as bad as this. And he's just missing Jones at this point. And yeah, but also just in general, the Buffalo Bills are just so complete right now. They have what they need. Like, there's really no like downside to this team at all, really. Like, Allen went 13 for 25. Rodgers was 19 for 30. So you complete its QBR rating for last night's game for Aaron Rodgers is at 20.4. Meanwhile, Josh Allen's is at 83.6, which is a huge difference. Meanwhile, Rodgers usually gets here rating of crazy high good ratings, like 90s. Just isn't working out. Yeah, like rushing for Green Bay was Jones and Dillon, and only Rodgers. Meanwhile, you have 14 carries by Singletary, and then you have Cook and McKenzie. Yes, McKenzie only two yards, but he ran in for a 2-yard touchdown. So it not only did he just run for so little, but also gave them points. yeah, so it just looks like the Bills are just so much more complete in general. And like they don't even need it. Like with Packers, they use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 receivers. Meanwhile, Buffalo only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 receivers. And all the receivers on Green Bay got touches at least once. And there's 2. Kamara and Shakir did not get any touches, but they didn't need it. Meanwhile, they did have a fumble by Diggs. Yeah, so we also have now tonight, we have both Monday Night Football and World Series on. Game 3 in Philadelphia. I think that's 8:05 if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. 8:03. So these games are going to be like, I'm pretty sure they're technically supposed to start at the exact same. Oh no. Okay, 8:15 for the Bengals, and I also think that the Manning cast is on today. With I don't know who they have on, but I think that I've been seeing in commercials that they are playing, that they are having their their show tonight, which I like. It's nice. It's a nice little getaway from hearing Joe Buck and Troy Aikman kind of have just back and forth. Like, it's a more conversational thing. It's fun. You can watch the game. They know, of course, yes, Troy Aikman knows he played football also, but you have just 2 brothers just knowing what they're talking. Of course, like the same thing with Aikman, knowing what they're talking about, but they're bringing guests. They have a fun time. They have like just funny things, and I guarantee you, tonight's Halloween. They're gonna be wearing crazy costumes. People are gonna come on wearing crazy costumes. It's gonna be I guarantee that it's gonna be a fun cast. Yeah, so Phillies and Astros tonight, tied 1-1, and we got the Bengals and the Browns, which doesn't seem like a great game, but also Joe Burrow, and yeah. Joe Burrow might hopefully put on a show for us tonight. I don't even know who the is Brissett the Browns quarterback this year right now. Let's see, roster. Brissett and Dobbs, Watson. Yeah, no, this is not a crazy deep team right here. But yeah, so definitely got some games, and some good games have already happened. So, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!